7 years ago, I was broke, and now I'm running 3 businesses, and I'm taking you guys along the journey with me. So the first thing we gotta do this morning is probably head to my gym and address a couple things there. I actually have to put a banner up on a fence that I have right now for advertising. So I need to swap that out. I have a new banner that I need to put up because the old one's looking pretty raggedy. And then we're gonna head to the gym, and I have one thing I need to do there. I'll explain that whenever I get there, and then I'm gonna work out, check up on any like little emails or something that I might have to do there, and then I will be coming back home today because I need to work on my truck some more. But I had to run to town to get some material to work on it, like mud and primer, stuff like that. So we're gonna go to the gym first, address everything there, get a workout in, get some caffeine in us, and see how the day goes. No mic cover sales today, unfortunately. We had 2 days in a row where we were making pretty good sales. Today we haven't got any yet, but that could still change. Fingers crossed, we might get a sale by the end of the day still. I'm not gonna lie though, I haven't had caffeine this morning, and me without caffeine, I'm pretty well cooked. Till I get some caffeine going in me, I am kind of slow going. I hate that I am that way anymore. I never drank caffeine, like maybe a tea, but I didn't drink any like coffee or energy drinks till I was like 25. And then I got into coffee when I was 25, and I would just drink it like on the weekends, like Saturday morning or something. And then it was like when I was like 27 is when I started drinking more caffeine, energy drinks wise. All right, yeah, someone's beer bottles out here. That's nice. Yeah, as you guys can tell, it's a little rough shape. I hope the one I got is small enough to fit here. I thought I got like an 8-footer, which that's probably about 8 foot. But yeah, this one we limped it along as we could, but this kind of stuff is just great cheap advertising. I just happen to know the people that own the property, and I asked them if I could throw a banner up. And since then it's changed hands, like someone else bought the building. But luckily I knew that person too. I didn't know him really well like I did this place, the previous person. But I knew him well enough to at least ask if I could keep my sign up. But if you're gonna have it up for a long time, it's worth buying the heavy duty stuff. And you would think that goes without saying, but I bought cheap banners before because I was cheap. Okay, get that one up. There's a freaking bird's nest in here. Find out if there's any eggs in it if I start getting attacked. Okay, that looks pretty good. What's it look like from back there? Nick's probably gonna be surprised when I walk in this morning, because I told him I was gonna work on the truck all week. But like I said, I have to go to town and get material. That looks a lot better. You know, this isn't the size of a billboard, but it's free, so it is great advertising. Little stuff like this matter. It's just brand recognition. And yeah, I'm a small business in a small town, but it still converts to dollars. Especially if you're competing against someone. You gotta advertise. Or you just wanna be the best. Okay, there's that. Plenty of zip ties left over. I guess we'll take the bottle and throw it away for someone too. Did he text you back?
Yeah, so we talked. I messaged him. He said, dude, super sorry about that. He's like, totally forgot. He's like, she's coming in again tonight. He's like, can I just pay for 2 day passes? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I was like, we just can't be letting people in for free. He's like, I totally understand.
Yeah, so one of our big things here is, you know, never let someone in for free because it's stealing to us. And we have this right here is a self-checkout. So we're a 24-hour gym. So if you come in here, we're staffed 9 to 5. Outside of that, you only can get it if you have an access card. But all these drinks, all these wraps, all our supplements are all on a self-checkout, as well as like a day pass. You can pay cash or pay with a card. But we had a kid come in, and one of a good member too. Like he decided he could bring his girlfriend in, and it wasn't a big deal, and it was a big deal. So let me put this down and we can go get the drink. Have you unlocked the back room yet?
No.
You got keys on you?
I do.
This is our storage closet. It's really messy right now. We have all our 5K crap in here. But eventually, hopefully we take all this crap off the wall and we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Oh, we sold some wraps.
Oh, really?
Or was that, maybe I didn't stock that from Aaron last night?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I guess this watermelon flavor is popular.
Yep, that one and the one we're out of, the Hawaiian punch. Or no,
There's supposed to be a whole other flavor here.
yeah, Hawaiian pineapple.
You're good, Gary. You ain't gonna mess something up.
What's up, Gary?
Hey, just got done with class.
How'd it go?
Great. I'm sweating. That's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
Alright, and then want to do the windows real quick? Get that knocked out of the way? Or do you have anything else you think you want to? Oh, they're straightening up the gym.
Check the cash box. I didn't open that yet.
I can do that real quick for you. Would you rather hold the camera or would you rather physically do the stuff?
Like what you're doing right now?
Yeah. Like drinks, this.
Oh, I'd probably rather physically do it for sure.
Hold the camera sucks.
Yeah.
Other than screwing them windows. So we get people, we turn the AC on yesterday?
We turned it on, Monday night.
Monday night. And the problem we have is that we have windows here that people just go unlock and open up. And then they'll open them up and then all the AC is just blowing out because they get hot while they're working out and they think it needs to be cooler and it's cool outside at night. So they open the window, maybe the AC is not running at night, but then the next day it heats up and they're not even here anymore. And now all that AC is just blowing out the windows, so that really sucks. So we gotta screw them shut. So let's, I guess, go back to the back again. Hopefully these screws will work. I don't know. Just kind of have my little screw bucket thing there. Boy, what do we got? 1, 2, 3 windows. We'll just do these two for now. And I'll do that other one later. Or Jim.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Pretty sad that this was what you gotta do. Keep people from opening windows. Oh, nice and sealed now. I don't know if these are really long. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get some longer screws. If I had my truck, I would have had some screws in it. Whatever, we got one done. Probably the most popular one too.
It's the one that was open.
Okay, so got those two things done. We pretty well got everything done. The gym is, honestly, it's to the point now where we have some maintenance stuff that we have to do. We will have to, sometime here in the future, I'm going to work on getting the parking lot fixed. I have some potholes out there that I want to get fixed. We need to spray the parking lot just because I have some weeds growing through it. I want to clean the parking lot up, just get all the loose gravel and stuff out, and then I'm going to try to reseal it. I've never resealed an asphalt parking lot. This parking lot, when I bought the building back in 2021, the parking lot was terribly maintenance, along with a lot of other things in the facility. I'm not going to go over all of them, but lots of stuff was just poorly maintenance, and I've been slowly fixing it up over time. So that's one of the things I want to do, is try to reseal the parking lot, but that'd be a big job. But I'll definitely take you guys along for that ride. I am going to work out, get my workout done, and then after that, I'm going to take you guys with me to the bank. I got to put some money in the bank, put some checks there. The lady for the local skate park foundation, she works at the bank, so we raised some money through a 5K that we had this past weekend. We raised, I think it was $1,450, and I need to write her a check for that foundation. And then I'm also going to get a new bank account set up. So the way I operate is I have, for each business, I have multiple bank accounts. I have an income account that all the money that comes into the income account, and then I have other accounts in it that the money gets divvied up into. So I have so it's income account, and then I have a owner's comp account, I have a operating expense account, I have a profit account, I have a insurance and taxes account. Those are two different accounts. Insurance is one, taxes is another. And then I have like my personal one for my house, and then I also have like this one I'm going to set up here is actually going to be just a vacation account. Set some money aside for that. So I'm going to go lift, and then we'll take you guys to the bank with us. Am I even in screen here?
Your head's cut off.
Is it really?
Forehead.
Dang it. See, that's the problem, is like, how do I know? And I kind of can see. Like, that's probably best right there, huh? Well, we didn't make any mic cover sales today, but what we did do is we have some business that needs to be tended to for new orders for more product to come in, and then we also had somebody reach out that had a product idea that we could add to our line, so they want to talk to us. So I have to make those two calls, and then I also want to call a local manufacturer around here and talk to them to see if maybe I can get our manufacturing closer. My manufacturer that I have right now is amazing. He is out in California. He's great, but one of the problems I have is just shipping it from California to me. It takes some time, and the cost to get it from California to me is quite expensive. So if I can get it closer, I will. You know, that's just business at the end of the day. Like, nothing against the guy that has been helping me, but business is business, and you gotta make money in it. All right, and then also, when I'm done with these phone calls that I gotta make, I wanted to go over some numbers from a really good day that we've had this year, which I would say one of our best days is probably back in January, but I want to go over that number so you guys can see it and see what a really good day looks like. And the numbers aren't going to be exact, but they're going to be pretty close. So I wanted to share that with you guys, just as like a bit of inspiration, maybe to like see how much someone can really make, because I know one of the big fears is, what happens if I don't make any money? What happens if it doesn't succeed? So I want to show you guys what can happen if you guys take that jump into your small business and try that thing you've always wanted to try, and see that it can and it will succeed if you believe in it. But I want to bring you guys along for the one call. I'm just going to call a local machine shop here and see what they say. I'll do that first, so you guys can kind of just see what an interaction like that might look like. And it might not go how I plan at all. Like I haven't set up a meeting, I haven't set up a call, nothing like that. I'm just calling them on a whim and saying, hey, is this something that we can do?
Good afternoon, Tool Room. This is Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. This is Ryan Wilson. I had called you guys probably a year or two back, probably 2 years ago now, about getting a tool made. And then you guys had given me some numbers to like get some connections for my CAD files and stuff. And I now have the tool made. And I was going to see if maybe the tool that I have made, if that's something that you guys could work with, if I could, because I would like to have the product made more locally. Right now we're having it made or manufactured in California. So I was going to see if there was something that you guys maybe could do to help me get it made more locally.
Okay, so is your mold done, or you're needing the mold made?
I have it done.
You have that done now?
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, what are you running it out of?
There's a manufacturer in, are you talking like the material that we use?
Yes, yes.
It is a thermoplastic elastomer, which is a type of plastic or rubber. It's a type of rubber. And like I believe I bought a bunch of like powder, and then he was buying like just raw pellets, and I guess they're like really small cut up pellets, and then they just get injected, molded in. I don't know. I haven't been out to California to exactly watch the entire process, but that's from what my understanding is.
One eternity later.
Yes, I certainly can.
Okay, all right, that sounds good. Let's get the print going, and then we'll go from there.
All right, thank you, Brenda.
You're welcome.
Bye. All right. Well, that was actually a really good conversation. I feel like we got something out of it. I feel good about it. I feel like we might actually have something that'd be promising. So I need to get her that part print that she's looking for, and then we'll go from there. But I am going to make my last phone call, and then I will show you guys some numbers real quick. I got all my numbers pulled up behind me here. Hopefully you guys can see that. I've added up all my numbers. Now, for these numbers, for my rentals, they're exact. For the gym, I had to average it out. I had to average it out because it's hard to just pluck one single day and show you guys. So what I did was I just got an average, and I chose January just because it's like a fresh start of the year. It's a good time, especially for the gym. It's pretty good. But we really do pretty good all the time. Like, we've had record numbers every month, every year. We're up 20%. So I just got an average of what a day looks like at the gym, and then I got my rentals, and then I also have mic cover, which mic cover only had one sale. So after I added everything up, one day, I made $6,000. Can you guys see this? $6,148. That's pretty damn good. I like that. I think that's a good number. And yeah, there's some factors into it. I do have bills to pay that some of this money has to go to, just like anybody else. There's no such thing as truly passive income. There's no way you can make money and none of that money had to go back to an investment. But if you guys have an investment, or if you guys have a small business that you guys really want to take the chance on and try out, just do it. I promise you, whenever I had to make that leap from working in a body shop to starting my gym, it was a very scary step. Like, I quit my 9-to-5 job and just jumped all in, and I didn't know if I was going to make any money. But if you believe in it and you're willing to work really, really hard and just give it your all, you have to have no backup plan. If you actually care about the business, it will succeed. And it's taken me some time to get these numbers to get to this point. But I don't know, I want to give you guys a little glimpse of how much money you could really make. And I know you could make a lot more money than that. I am in a small town. You guys got to remember that. I'm in a very small community. If we were in a bigger community, the numbers would probably look totally different. But I think big town, small town, $6,148 in one day is still pretty good. So take that how you guys want. I think that we're going to end the vlog here for the day. I do really appreciate if you guys have stuck around this long. I do really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. This is our third vlog. I don't know how many days in a row we're going to keep going for it, but we're going to keep trying to keep these daily vlogs up and going. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't yet, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.